Hello, Hyrule Adventurers! I'm EvanTDC, and welcome to the new series, Adventures in Hyrule. You might hear the air conditioners blam blam over there, because it's bloody hot. It sucks, but Adventures in Hyrule is going to be a new series where I do stuff, Zelda stuff, because Hyrule is Zelda. But today we're going to be looking at stuff from Breath of the Wild. No, I do not have a Switch yet. My dad's going to buy me one. Breath of the Wild. Shiro? Hey, mate. How's it going? Ravio sent you. Huh. Alright, well, what's the message, buddy? Oh, I see. Well, tell him I said thank you. What catch? Okay, then I guess we'll go get the package then. Thanks for telling me, bud. Come on, let's go. Alright, well, we got it. There's also this letter that came with it. Shiro, did you already rip this open? Oh, okay. Even has the little symbol on it, so you know that's from Ravio. Piece of paper. Alright, we'll leave those there. Ah. Play the letter reading music. Dear Azrael, that's my character. How have you been? It's me, Ravio. I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, and well, I know you'll hate me for that. I don't, Ravio. You're a good guy. Hope that you and your brother Link, that's my brother, are doing well. And because you saved me and Hilda from Ganon, I wanted to send you this. I made it myself, and I hope that you and your brother will like it. Sincerely, Ravio. P.S. I'm leaving Shiro in your custody. Do you know about this? Okay. P.S. I'm leaving Shiro in your custody. I'm not going to be back in Hyrule for a long, long time, and you're the only one that I trust him with. Make sure that he behaves, and he'll make sure that you behave. We gotta look out for each other, mate. Anyway, my dearest apologies for not meeting you. We were supposed to meet each other a couple weeks ago, but he wasn't there. It's fine, Ravio. I mean, send me a package. I made up for it. Sincerely, Ravio. Thank you, Ravio, for sending me this package. And the letter. Well, Shiro, looks like you're going to be staying with me for a while. I know. Alright, so we're going to place that there. And, we have this box. He shipped it through Amazon? They have Amazon in Low Rule? Oh, so they don't have Amazon in Low Rule, but he had to come here for a split second just to ship it. Okay. I mean, I don't know why he couldn't have, you know, come out here and decided to give it to me himself, but alright. It's alright. It's Ravio. He's not courageous like the rest of us. But that's what we love him for. So, again, thanks Ravio for the package. My brother isn't here right now, but I'll open it. I wonder what it is. So, let's open this, Shiro. Well, let's go. Shiro gave us this package, so let's get it opened. You excited for this, Rabio? I mean, Shiro? Sorry, mate. I knew you would be.
Alright. Now that open. Last one. Done.
Oh, what is this? Oh. It's not high enough. Damn it. That'll do. Oh, wait, let me turn on this light. There we go. Ah, Ravio. You did not need to, man. I mean, you needed to, but... Oh, mate. This is fantastic. This looks great. It's a perfect Figma figure of my brother. Look at him there. Look at him. Wow. Oh, so much on the back as well. It sucks that this can't go back any further. Get that out of there. That's for beer. Oh man, look at this. This is awesome. Here are a few of the accessories. There's a little mime. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's open it.
I completely missed. There's some Japanese right there. That's what it says right on. That's that.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I can already feel it. Well, let's move this out of the way. Let's move this. There's a little thing right here. You can see little cuts right here at the Figma. So this is a little green screen stand. That's cool. Not gonna use it, but still cool. Oh, and the number for this Figma is EX32, and there's the official Ravio stamp of approval, which means this is not bootleg. And you see that too right there? Oh, camera focus. See that too right there? That says Zelda. Zelda, yeah. That says Zelda. Link Between Worlds 2. No, that says A Link Between 2. So there was a Link in Time, or whatever it was. I completely forgot it. And then A Link Between Worlds, which this is the second one, which is basically prequel. I mean, sequel. Whatever. Let's go.
Face camera a bit. Is there tape on this? No, it's just my stupidity.
That was fucking perfect.
This was ooh. Doodly doodly doo. Oh my. It's done. It's a bomb. Ah! Oh, it's so cool. Open the face. Little shot. And then a chain. Oh, Valiant Shield. Of course, the hand tree and the included Figma stand. The official Figma bag! Important instructions. Random ass bag. The Master Sword. Ha! This is amazing. Hi!
So here, okay, let me put the camera down a bit. And let me get this knife out of the way. So here we have the GoodSmile Figma link. Now, as you can see, he's perfectly in scale. He's smaller than my hand. Cool. Anyway, let's take a look at this guy. He looks just like my brother. Let's take a quick look at the painting detail. The painting and sculpting on this figure is amazing. Oh, he just looks so cartoony and awesome. Oh, you know we're gonna have a good time with this. And as you can see, the Ravio's bracelet right here, which I have on too, I'm not going to show you right now because I don't want to get it. Ravio's bracelet for Link right here is actually a separate piece. That way if you take out the hand, you can swap it off and you can be any Link from the Oracle games, or 1 and 2, or even just a Link in Time. A Link to the Past, that's it. I got it. So, there's a car honking outside. So, let's take a look at this guy. Let's take a look at his face first. Look at his head sculpt. It's amazing. The details on his ears are great. Look at that childish face. I love that smile. He even has his big goofy eyebrows and his adorable eyes. And just look at the blue in his eyes. And then you have his hair. I really like my brother's hair, but it just kind of reminds me of a certain boy. Now, if we go back to the hat, you can see it's actually on its own separate ball joint. Yeah. Which means you could have it like in a cool pose, like it's windy out. As we can see here, the tunic is made out of this rubbery green fabric. It's great. So is the belt a bit. And just the round parts, the yellow part instead is actually plastic. But yeah, the whole entire tunic is made out of this rubbery part. It's great for kicks and walking. Now, as you can see, he has the brown sleeves and then Ravio's bracelet. Now, let's get a bit into his posability. He can look up that far and down that far. Has a great head swivel. Again, on ball joint. Which, now that I've turned it a bit, is actually come a bit looser. That way I can, make it... Oh, God. Let's put that back there. That way it's easier to do hat poses. The waist is on a ball joint. And get some side to side. Makes for an arcing back and then a crunch. Let's get to the arms. Arm up that far. You go back and forward. Bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow. Ravio's bracelet is a separate piece, so it can move around. There's a little hand. Wrist swivel. This is a tiny ass figure, so yeah. Now, upskirt warning here. His legs are on a little ball and pivot joint, which allows him to do that. That allows for a good kick. Can go back that far. Beautiful spread. Leg swivel. Bend at the knee. Camera, please focus. Swivel. Ball joint. A bit of a pivot. And a toe bend. Overall, this figure's great. Damn it. But Link is nothing without his accessories. Let's get them, shall we? First, going to his hand, let's get out the hand tree. And here we have the hand tree. not only does Link have his fist, he also has a pair of, also, for some reason, left hand peg likes to come off with the hand, so it's fair warning. But it is easy to come off. It's not. It's really not. Oh god damn. This figure's way too small. He also has open hand. By the way, I need to take off Rario's bracelet so that I could give Link his other hand. So don't lose this. Also, minor detail. Damn it. You also get this extra little wrist peg in case if you lose it or break it. Neat. He has these open hands with a peg which allow him to grab stuff. Oh, also one thing. Not only is this a swivel here, it also gets some side to side, and if you rotate the peg, some up and down. Yeah. Side to side, up and down. Alright, let's switch over the hand again. Ooh, that actually came off. Sweet! And you get this grabby hand. Sorry that the camera is out of focus. We're going to be using these grabby... Oh, fuck! Okay. We're going to be using these grabby hands from now on, except for one or two of the other items. So, let's get to switching. And here are Link's grabby hands. Why won't my camera focus? There we go. Perfect. I had to autofocus. Okay. Well, let's get to a few of Link's accessories. I can't stand him. Literally, it's a little hard for me. First Figma figure, guys. First off, we have the wind rod. I might want to put Link's thingy back on. I'll be back. Wait a minute, I was supposed to come up with a wind rod piece. Where is it? What the fuck? Why am I missing two pieces? Where are they? I found him. One thing I forgot to show off is these two pieces, which I couldn't find them because, again, first Figma figure, guys. Don't be mad at me. I couldn't find them. But again, first Figma figure. Leave me alone. Anyway, let's get back to the wind rod. Right, here's the wind rod. It's a nice little windy object. Oh. That's okay, that plugs right back in. Actually use the wind rod, you have to. And here we have the wind rod thingy. Well, yeah. Sadly, it's just a thin piece of plastic. So if it bends, then it will definitely show. So be careful with this piece. Now what you do here is take this piece off. I can't take this piece off. God, I'm gonna need to like use my teeth for a few of these. Take the wind rod piece. This piece should slide in. Attach this here. And finally, put that there. And here you have the wind rod. Mine's a bit loose because this pig's a bit smaller. It got cut off. But that's okay, it should be fine. Just as long as it doesn't move a whole lot. Hey, you can use Link. You can have Link do like windy things. This is just, you know. Yeah. And you can even make a good top. It's like, whoa, it's really something. Whoa! Now remember, these are very tiny pieces, and I got this off eBay. I mean, Ravio. And Ravio decided to not make this piece long enough. That's okay. I'll forgive him for now. But this can fit nicely into Link's hand, and remember, don't lose these pieces. These are very losable. Next, we go to Link's alternate face. I like this boy face. He's a boy. But if you rip off his bangs, tear off his face, and replace it with his other face, put the bangs back on, God damn it. You get this more serious face. There you go, Link. Cleaned you off right there. There you go, bud. I mean, you're my brother. I gotta help you out. Next up, we have the bomb. This piece is small. Don't let it roll away. Shit. Don't worry, it's fine. Little ball here, and there's a little thing where Wick would be. No gunpowder in it, but you can see that there's a little hole right here, and that's for a peg. Which, shit, is this? This little thing right there. You just plug that in, and you're gonna have a floating bomb. You can even, oh shit, you can even use it for the next item, which is the rupee. Nice little one rupee right here. You can put this on the stand, have a nice little floating rupee that Link can collect. Link? I see you there, brother. That's right, it's my money. Next up, we have the little Mai. It's so adorable. You have to get up really close with this one. Basically, just a little pink blob and a little blue shell with spikes on it. And 2 dots for the eyes and a red streak for the face. He's sad. He's lost from his mother. He's one of the lost Mai Mice. You have to collect. And the last two, the last two items, which is this and the rupee, go well with this next item, the pot. I mean, you can have the little Mai go in there. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Collect them. Got the 75th Mai. I beat a side quest. You can even store a rupee in there. Doodly doodly doo. And you can even throw it and smash it. Don't really do that. That will hurt the precious deer. There we go. I really love the look of the pot. I really love that they included this. This is great. I love the little brown texture and the brown texture. One more thing about Link that I forgot is the rest of his colors. The colors on his boots. Little brownish gold right there, and then the brown for his boots, and then they have the little mud brown right there on the bottom of his boots. And it's Link, he's a boy. Next up, we have one of my favorite items, the hook shot. This is an amazing item. I love it. Thankfully, Ravio gave us the bot ones instead of the Ravio ones, because I don't want any of those Ravio stuff on it. I mean, Ravio, you're a nice guy, but I would rather have the whole thing. Now, what you can do with this one is take off the hook and replace it with this elongated hook, which is great. You can even see the little 2D, it's 3D. Now, the way that you put this on is like this. These are too small for my giant hands. And now you have Link with his trusty hook shot. This is a great piece, although it does weigh the character down a ton. But it's not that hard for you to have Link pivot. Link pose without falling down. Look, it looks like he's trying to get to something off screen. Looks great. And what I like to do whenever I'm taking off stuff is... Oh, the pig actually came off. Cool. Actually take the hand out first. Teeth, help me. These things are too small for my giant hands. I mean, this figure is really small. And there we go. Now we put this back in here accordingly. Then we put it back within here. And I'll switch out the elongated hook to a smaller one. And now the pièce de résistance, the best items in the game, the Hylian shield, and the Master Sword. Watch out, because this thing is shit. It's sharp. I really like the cartoony textures on it. And even look at the Master Sword itself. It's not silver, it's blue. And no, it's not just because of the lighting, it's actually blue. It's like a very light bluish. Now the thing that you do with this is you take it off here. And because I'm a right-hander, I know you Zelda fans out there will get mad at me for putting it in Link's right hand. But let's just pretend it's me. Ravio, I'm still waiting on that figure of me. And then voila! Link now has his trusty Master Sword. Let's fix your arm there, Link. But Link is never complete without his trusty Hylian shield. Let's begin. Now the cool thing about this is that you can either have it right there for right-handed or right there for left-handed. Of course I'm going to switch it for right-handed because, you know, shit. Of course I'm going to switch it for Link holding it left-handed because, you know, I'm having Link hold his sword right-handed right now. Just because. Then you take this piece off. There we go. Now, as you can see right there, there's a little slot so that Hylian shield cannot go in any other way. This is surprisingly a lot easier than the hook shot. Probably because the pieces are actually bigger. Oh, Link, you don't want to do that. Let's fix that. Let's fix your arm. There, and put that there. Perfect. Hold on one second. Am I going to be able to put this over here because of Ravio's bracelet? Okay. We're switching the hands. And here we have Link with both Master Sword and Hylian Shield. This is absolutely great. I mean, just look at the Master Sword. Look how thin it is. I mean, thicker. Not thinner. Thicker. Look how thick it is. 2 C's. And then, if you come up to the blade here, you have the little Triforce marking. You have the little gemstone right here. And then it's small right here, but gets bigger, big cartoony look. And you can get Link into a lot of poses. That I find enjoyable. Now, we have a few things left to show off. And here we have the official Figma stand. It's pretty big, pretty nice, solid piece of plastic. And of course, the arm right here is on a hinge joint, rotation. And if we want to get Link into some awesome poses, we just plug it right here into his back. And Link's falling. That's okay, all we need to do is fix up a few things and get the hat a bit out of the way. Perfect! Now he's a statue worth loving. Get Link into some great poses, especially this one. I like this one. One looks nice. Oh, and here's one with the little wind thingy. Yeah. I'm gonna spend an hour uploading this. I'm gonna spend a complete fucking hour getting this done. No! I'm gonna need to buy another one. God damn it. These things are too fucking small. And one last thing other than Link himself is Link himself. Yes, this is the little wall painting Link, and as you can see, the bracelet stays on his left side, even if you flip it. Now, it comes with this little included stamp, which is basically useless. But if you put him, say, next to a wall, he looks amazing. Ah, he's in the wall! Quick, come out! Ah! And now, for some size comparisons. Here's a snow globe, Link himself, okay, then this stylus pen thing, and a can of Dr. Fago. Not sponsored, sadly. Overall, this Figma is amazing. Again, overall, this Figma is amazing. It's just so god hard to pose him. Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty good pose, just as long as I can keep his legs okay. There. New pose. Ah, shit. Yeah, other than it breaking, this figure's amazing. What do you think, Cheryl? My thoughts exactly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!
Life and death and love and birth and life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet.